How's the thing going? You won't
Hello.
even talk to me.
I'm still here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nintendo Switch discussion video. That little intro before, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not, but it was pretty hilarious to me. Anyways, I'm joined, as usual, by two guests that are also gonna be uploading it on their channel, so I don't know why I introed it that way. Anyways, take it away.
Yeah, and welcome, guys. And I'm doing Coverage Gaming, and I'm doing a special video with these two lads over here, and they are.
I just introduced myself already. But alright, hi,
You
I'm
want to?
I'm James, hi. Other guy, you can speak now.
Yeah, they're gonna
Hi, I'm
go
here to
ahead.
you, and I'm making a video apparently with these two people. We've never done that before.
Yeah,
No,
we have
never.
not, and it's a Nintendo Switch video. Yay! We're switching it up this
We
time
should have a,
around.
we should have a calendar for this video every time we make a Switch button.
No, I mean you can do that on your video. I'm not doing it on mine. I'm lazy when it comes to editing.
Well, he's switching it up to be different.
Okay, please stop.
Switch, 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 switch.
I hate you.
I
Anyways,
Oh,
so the Nintendo Switch presentation happened this past Thursday. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but obviously it was some type of past Thursday when we're recording this. So, Nintendo Switch presentation was about an hour long. They officially revealed the price of the Switch, which was $299.99, basically $300 in North America. We're
yeah.
gonna have The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild as a launch title, which is fantastic, and I'm so
Yay!
happy, so
Hooray
happy.
for a launch title.
And
Another
there's
launch
also
title.
another launch title that's first party called 1-2 Switch, and then there's some Super Bomberman R is apparently a launch title. I was watching the Treehouse, and apparently that's a launch title, among some other stuff, including the Rayman Legends Deluxe Edition port or whatever. Anyway, and then we also got the official reveals of Splatoon 2, the sequel to Splatoon on the Wii U. We got Super Mario Odyssey being revealed. Finally, a open sandbox Mario game, the first one
Yeah.
since Galaxy. I mean, not Galaxy. Well,
Well,
Sunshine. They specifically said
well,
Sunshine.
you
Uh,
know, technically, in my book, it's Galaxy 2.
well, the Nintendo's calling it the first in Sunshine, so I'm gonna go by their official word.
I'm calling
Um,
it first by Galaxy 2. I mean, because it's still like, because the Galaxy games were still like 3D, like Sunshine and all that.
but
Calling it the
Daddy
first 3D game
Nintendo
is
said it
probably the
was the
best story.
first in Sunshine.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so yeah, the Nintendo Switch presentation. Boy, this discussion's already off to a great start. So yeah, there are going to be questions asked about our opinions and stuff of that nature. So I guess, Question Boy, take it away. Let's switch it to him.
Yeah, let's switch it, shall we?
Hi, I'm apparently Question Boy now. Lady Girardeau is dead. My new name is Question Boy.
You need to change your name on YouTube and Google Plus to Question Boy for a
He,
day.
he's dead like the Wii U.
Oh!
Wow.
Rest in peace, me. I was buried with the game.
I'm kidding.
This whole
The
time
Wii.
I've been that. This whole time I've been that skeleton you see in Splatoon that was buried with the game, with the Wii U.
Wow.
Oh well.
Anyway, so I made a list of questions, so let's get this started. First question: what is your overall opinion on the Nintendo Switch's launch date and price?
Launch day and price. Wait, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Well, with being launched on March 3rd, that's really really soon, and the price of it, it's pretty. It's nice for, like, I mean, a new system and all that. I mean, I know the Wii U was like 250. Was it 250 at launch, the Wii U, or was it 300?
It was 350.
Oh, really? I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah, they had two versions. The deluxe version was 350, and the the 8 GB version that nobody liked was 300.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I got the
Okay, I
deluxe
guess.
one, obviously.
Well, I guess when I got it, it was like 250 when I got it because that was like a year or two, like 2 years or so after it came out, the Wii U. So, but yeah, the price of the Switch is nice. I mean, 300 is nice for a console and all that, especially when it's like a brand new console and all that. And like I said, it's coming really soon. Like, oh my god, like I can't believe that Nintendo announced it. Well, they announced like over a year ago, but they announced it being called the Switch just in October. So they can think it. I think they could have done the with the Switch advertising it like or calling the Switch. We had should have known long before then. It just seems like they don't give it that much time. I mean, they do give multiple months ahead of time, but doesn't seem that time for us to know more about it and all that. But I'm so excited to see it in March and all that, and like the different games that are being launched titles, like the new Zelda, for example. We're excited to see that. Like, who isn't?
Now we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I was just mentioning it. I just was mentioning it real quick. That's all. But I'm just really excited for the Switch and excited to play stuff on the go as well. It's as well as at home. So your turn.
Oh, okay. Uh, well, for the
You
longest
took too
time.
long. It's my turn now.
All right.
Yeah, sums up.
But yeah, for the longest time, I thought it was gonna be 250, and like it would be a basic model. It would kind of work like the Wii U. I thought they would do a smaller model with less internal memory for 250, and a bundle with a pack in games, like for example 1-2 Switch, which actually is a separate game. They're not doing a bundle pack in for that game, which is a little surprising to me. Considering what they did with Wii Sports and the Wii, and then Nintendo Land and Wii U. But anyway, so yeah, I thought they would do a higher end model, but it turns out it's one model, 32 gigabytes internal storage, $300. Not too bad. I kind of wish it was 250. I think they'd probably get a lot more. Although I've been seeing a lot today. Apparently, the 300's just a fine price because lots of places have been sold out on pre-orders today. Like, there's
Oh
lots of
yeah,
stuff there's lots of hype around it, so I guess it's a good price, but I think maybe actually no, it probably works out. There probably would be a higher demand if it was $250 for what we're getting in the Switch. So I guess it works out that it's 300. Personally, I probably will not be getting the Switch at launch because it is so soon. We were just finding out about the release date being March 3rd. I thought it wouldn't be another 2 weeks after because a lot of accessories aren't coming out until the 17th. So I thought we would get it the 17th. Still a little too soon. Maybe the 24th probably would have been a better date. But they want to get things out as quick as possible, so I get that.
yeah,
Because then E3 is gonna happen after that, and that I can't wait for their E3 conference.
oh
I
yeah.
mentioned it. What
It's
was
gonna be
that?
awesome. Oh, it's gonna be yeah. E3 is gonna be awesome for Nintendo with just what games they'll announce at E3 as well for the Switch.
Yeah, I mentioned this because I did the live reactions to the stream. I mentioned during the stream that the Nintendo Switch presentation reminded me of the older E3 conferences from Nintendo. Like, it seemed more like an E3 conference of old than it did like their digital events from the last couple years. And I really liked
Yeah,
that. I don't know, I get
Yeah.
why they strayed away from doing I get why they strayed away from doing traditional E3 conferences in favor of the digital events, but it was nice
yeah,
seeing that again. It was nice seeing a
yeah,
more like businessy type conference instead of
yeah.
having lots of silliness.
You know, having the treehouse thing during E3. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I prefer the conferences over like the treehouse thing they do or whatever. I mean, I do like the directs they have, the digital direct things they have throughout the years and all that. But during E3, I think I like the conferences a lot better and all that.
Yeah. So back to the whole price and the release and everything. March 3rd, I guess, works for them. $300 works for them. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm probably not getting it on launch, and that's just me. I know a lot of people will probably be a little confused by that, being how much of a Nintendo fanboy I am. But it just is what it is. Zelda is a pretty good title to have at launch, but I don't think it's as much of a system seller for me personally. And I love the Zelda series. Like, maybe if we got the new Mario game also at launch, I'd be sold. But having Zelda, Bomberman, 1-2 Switch, and a couple Nindies, like, that doesn't really do it for me. At least right now. Probably, I told myself maybe the holiday season, when Odyssey comes out, Splatoon 2 will be out by then. There will probably be a whole lot of other games by even third-party developers. So,
Yeah.
I think the holidays is perfect for me to get it. Plus, it might even drop like $50 in price, so that'll be good too.
Oh yeah, that might be happening. I guess that's a good idea. I might wait a little bit, plus for more games to come out during the holiday. So yeah, I might wait until then. I was thinking about getting it like once it comes out or shortly after it comes out, but plus it allows me to allow just in case if plus it would be a lot easier to get the system because you will have people who really want it and everything. So yeah, and speaking of which, there are actually a few people I know that already pre-ordered and all that. So which is awesome. I'm going to get it, but I'm not sure I'm not sure if I'm going to get it once it comes out or I'm going to wait till the holidays or whatever. But I'm planning on getting the system because it's a really cool system.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying like I'm never getting the system. Obviously,
yeah,
obviously I'm gonna get it, but
well, obviously you two, yeah, gonna get it.
The only way I think I'm getting it on launch is if I win the lottery, because then I'll buy it, because I'll have a good chunk of money to actually spend for it.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna feel left out if you guys are gonna get it on launch day, because I have every intention of getting it on launch day.
Well, I might not get it on launch day, but I'm planning on getting it. I mean, I might get it like maybe a few days after launch day or something like that. I don't know yet.
But either way, I'm glad they're releasing it in March, and they didn't release it in the holiday of last year, because could you imagine what it would have been like if the only games that were available at launch were games like 1-2 Switch or things like that, and then maybe have to wait until March for Breath of the Wild and April for Mario Kart Deluxe and so on.
That would kind of suck.
That would have been just a repeat of the Wii U launch all over again.
Yeah. Not so good. But yeah, I'm planning on getting it. And I guess having it in March is that you don't have a bunch of, well, you still have a bunch of people planning on buying it, but you don't have the if you release it during like the holidays or whatever, you will have like a lot of more people trying to get it too. I mean, you still do, but not near as much if you were first releasing during the holidays.
Yeah, and as for the price, the $300 is actually a bit cheaper than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a $350 or a $400 system.
Yeah. I thought it would be a little bit. I've seen people that thought it was going to be like $250 or $200 or whatever, but I think that would be I think that's pretty cheap. Like especially for this type of being a hybrid console and all that, I thought it would be a little bit more expensive than Well, obviously, I knew it was going to be more expensive than the Wii U, but
yeah, I saw somebody saying that they were thinking it would be like a 250 system. With it being able to run at 1080p and with it having to have a battery to run portable mode and and Nintendo saying that they're not going to be selling it at a loss, I kept thinking there's no way they sell this for $250. So I'm glad that
Yeah,
I'm happy about the $300 price tag.
yeah. I mean, 300 is pretty good for, especially for a new console. Like a new console, that's not bad. 300 is not bad for a new console. I mean, when I was younger, when I was a kid, it it would be like really super expensive to me. But nowadays, when I'm older and all that, and have a job and all that, and know more about gaming and all that, 300 is
Yeah.
not that bad, and especially it's actually a little like not bad, like especially for like a new system and all that.
All right. The next question is, what are your opinions on the Nintendo Switch accessories? Like the Pro controller, the Joy-Con controllers, the Nintendo Switch dock, and the Joy-Con wheel, and things like that.
I'll let you go first this time because I went first last time. Oh, one of you to go first, but I went first last time, so go ahead.
I guess I'll go. I've been seeing lots of stuff about certain prices, and I hope they're wrong. Because apparently the Pro controller is going to be like $70. That doesn't sound appealing to me. Um, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the Joy-Cons, because when they were detailing everything during the presentation, how like the HD Rumble, the new HD Rumble, and like the sensor on the one Joy-Con, that really impressed me. I'm really impressed with the Joy-Cons, especially how
Oh
well they
yeah,
seem to control with
oh
games that they
yeah,
showed off.
yeah. That the being the censoring with the Projons are really cool. Well, Procon, sorry.
Joy-Con, not Pro.
Yeah, oh Joy-Con, sorry, Joy-Con. Geesh, Joy-Cons. That's what it was.
But
You know, I
yeah,
gotta say, people are really gonna hate that there's a sensor on the controllers. Look at them.
I thought it was pretty cool though.
but
I mean,
yeah,
those things are even without the censoring, those things are pretty cool.
yeah, I really like the Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
Um,
the Joy-Cons.
the like really, that's all I was really impressed with, the Joy-Cons. Like that's all I'm really impressed with, how well they seem to be and how well they're designed. Everything else
Yeah,
kind of seems standard, so I don't really have much thoughts on other stuff.
I mean, I do like how it's like a hybrid console. You can like take it as a and can like have like the screen and then like the Joy Cons on the like portable screen as like a handheld, which is pretty nice. Which are detachable and all that. And like I said, the controller's just like normal. Like that's fun. There's a normal controller and all that. Not really anything special there, but like the Joy Cons are really cool feature and all that. Especially when they like when you learned about how it has the censoring capabilities and all that. Pretty cool.
Well, Nintendo loves censoring things.
Hmm.
So, so the pricing information I have, I got it from the Nintendo website. I'll give you guys a copy of it after we're done with this discussion, so you guys can put in your video descriptions if you want.
Hmm.
Um, but I like the idea of the accessories, but I'm not too happy about the prices. I understand the Pro
Yeah.
controller being $69.99 because it has motion controls and it has the ability to scan amiibos. So
Oh, it
like I
does?
understand the price. Yeah,
I didn't know the Pro
Yeah.
controller had that ability. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think
Now I
was it.
understand why it's $70.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Why it's yeah $70. Yeah.
yeah, I
Because
understand the price.
usually it's like I've seen controls like 40 or 50 or sometimes. Usually, sometimes it can be. Sometimes the controllers can be cheaper than that, but that's what I like. Quite at least the like the Xbox One or PS4 controllers. I mean, like the current gen controllers, I guess, or like all about that. Like cheaper than the cheaper than the NX. I mean, not cheaper than the Switch Classic controller, but
Even after the presentation, you're still calling it the NX.
yeah, I don't know why I said that called it the NX. It's called the Switch. I mean, I guess maybe because they switched the name. It's not the NX. We're switching it to a name known as the Switch.
Alright, the one accessory that I'm really excited about is the fact that you can buy a separate Switch dock, because for whenever I record a Wii U Let's Play, I have to take the Wii U across my apartment because I share it with my roommates and they like to play with it too. So it'd be nice to be able to have my own dock to plug into my TV in my office area, and just carry the system with me, so I don't have to carry like a mess of wires everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal to carry. I mean, the dock's pretty small though too, so it's not. I mean, it's not that big, but it's pretty handy that you can buy another one though.
Yeah.
Of course, if it was me, I'd probably just if I do, which like I mean, I really don't need to get another one, but let's just say if like I moved or something like that, or like maybe not move, but say if I will go somewhere to like a friend's house or that doesn't have a Switch, and if I don't bring my Switch, or say if I go to like my dad's house or whatever, and I have a dog at my mom's house and all that, but I don't have one there, I would have to bring the dog over there. So that'd be handy to have one over there as well.
Alright, the next question is, what do you think of the fact that the Nintendo Switch will not have any region locking?
Awesome.
Love it.
Agreed. The next question.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking about next question.
Do you guys have anything you want to say before we move on to the next one?
Awesome.
I'm just
Okay.
really glad that Nintendo's finally taking steps forward, such as no region locking. It's a really nice thing to see.
Yeah, I'm region locking. Yeah, that's what's kind of the bad thing about the Wii U and all that. And now we don't have to deal with that problem. So
The bad thing about all Nintendo consoles up to right now.
yeah. because Nintendo's switching it up.
Seriously, please don't. I pray for your mental health if you even try putting a counter of how many times Switch has been mentioned on screen. I pray. Don't do it.
I was just about to say that if I don't put a counter on here, all this dinging is not going to make any sense.
Don't
like
do it. Just don't.
There's just thousands of Switch count, like not thousands of Switch counters, but like you have like thousands of like ding ding dings throughout the video every time, because every time someone says Switch, you add the count. So there's probably be thousands of like numbers on the screen, or maybe a million numbers. Who knows?
Please don't do it.
Okay.
You should totally do it though.
Then he's gonna
At least-
spend like 5
at least-
million years editing the video.
I mean, at least his video, at least. Maybe you can.
His video won't come out until 2020.
Maybe 2019. If you're lucky, if you work on if you work on it.
If I can upload this before Star Wars Episode 9 comes out, then that'd be my achievement.
Nice.
Next question is, what do you think of the Switch's battery life in handheld mode?
Well, the battery life is, I mean, I guess for some games it can be really good, but on the other hand, the battery life can, like they said, it was between 2.5, was it 2.5 to 6 hours, which 6 hours is pretty nice for battery life for a system and all that. But like, playing a game that only is like 2.5, 3 hours long is not that much. So it's, I guess so. I mean, I guess I can see why they have it on the like different per game and all that, but with the battery life. But kind of wish it was maybe a little longer at least on some games, at least like the more of ones that last shorter. I wish they somehow they could able to do it, make it last longer, like overall maybe instead of just on certain games or whatever. And I just love I just love how they have like able to play it play it. I just love that you can play it on just like a handheld though. That's pretty cool though.
I think the only confirmed title we know of its battery life is Breath of the Wild. I think Nintendo said on a single charge, Breath of the Wild would last 3 hours. Exactly?
Yeah, yeah, it's 3 hours.
3 hours, okay.
Yeah, I can see why that only lasts 3 hours because it's a really huge game.
Although what I want to know is if Breath of the Wild can last for 3 hours on a single charge, what kind of game would limit it to 2.5 hours?
I don't know.
Probably Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah,
That could be
probably.
it.
Skyrim maybe.
But yeah, I assume the six
just
hours
big
is
open
for
world games
that don't really need much processing power. I assume that's how the battery life is handled. So something like what was that one game revealed? Scribble Clips or whatever, a new first party title from Nintendo. I think that'll be like a 6-hour game on the handheld device.
Yeah.
And then yeah, more processor heavy games obviously are gonna be the lower end ones like Breath of the Wild. So it is what it is, but it's nice. Plus, the USB-C charging system is not really that hard. If you have a USB-C adapter nearby, you can just plug it in and you can sit with it and charge if you need to.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And I know my computer has 3 different USB ports, which is nice. And like
mine has 7. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God, that's a lot. Yeah, and mine's like the USB 3.0 or whatever. 2 of them.
I think I have 10 USB ports.
10 of them?
I think so.
Well, I have 3 on my laptop, but I probably have more than that on like if you count like my game systems and all that.
Oh,
and my old
even though I only have a Wii U, I still have like 2 extra.
And my old computer also has USB. I guess the only difference between my old computer and this one is that this one has like the newer USB port, like 2 of the newer ones.
Doesn't the Wii U have 4 USB ports?
Because mine has like one of the old USB ports, and then it has like 2 of the newer USB ports.
I don't know how many the Wii U has. I only guessed 2.
I guess the newer ones are like the newer USB ports are like the better one. That I guess maybe I don't know what's that much the difference between the new USB and the older USB ones are.
All right, the next question is what do you think of the button on the Switch that can capture in-game screenshots?
Wonderful.
Awesome. Next question. I'm kidding. Okay. We do that on every question. Like, awesome. Lovely.
Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
This one word that all of us describes. Next question. I'm kidding.
It is nice, though, that they're gonna, like... The thing that sucks is that Miiverse is dead now. It's been officially confirmed that Miiverse is not gonna be on the Switch.
RIP. You had a good one.
So that kind of sucks. Now, basically, you're just going to be sharing to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice feature. I don't know how well the video thing will do or how long it like I know you guys had mentioned that doing like the video, they're trying to do that video sharing stuff, but at the same time, only how long you can how long the video could be when you can share it or whatever too.
Well, also you'll be able to upload it. I think you'll be able to stream it and upload it. So
yeah, I mean I have a capture card anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, but it's just something in the system that'll be able to broadcast to Twitch or something.
Yeah, just saying that like there's people. I mean, there's people that don't have a capture card and can't do that, but may want to we do that. Which I was saying, that
Imagine
would
if
suck
people
for
like,
people who want to record games or whatever, and they don't have like the money or can't do like whatever with getting a capture card to record the screens or whatever. So that I guess they would have to rely on the system. Of course, at the same time, you don't know how long you're able to know how long the recording can be up to or whatever too.
yeah, when they first said that, one of the very first things I thought of was the fact that Pancake Armorman has been telling me that he's been having capture card problems, and I was thinking when they demonstrated that during the presentation that that's going to make it really convenient for people like him to be able to record.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully it's not just like a few minutes or something like that. Hopefully it's like at least sometime, some more stuff.
Yeah, and I have one thing I'd like to say about this button, and allow me to go on a little rant real quick. Where was this on the gamepad? This would have been so useful on the gamepad.
Sucks. You suck, Nintendo. Why?
Because
Why, Nintendo? Why you gotta do this to us? Come on, please. What? I'm kidding.
yeah, because I've been hoping for
Took
a little
you.
while that they'd have a way for you to just like take a screenshot from the gamepad to post to your Miiverse screenshot album without you having to actually go into Miiverse. But no, they never did that. So if I want to demonstrate something on
No.
the gamepad during my Let's Play, I have to pause the game, go into Miiverse, save a screenshot, which could take like a minute or so, and then I have to go continue the game, which can make it really difficult to commentate sometimes, especially in games like Pikmin 3. Where was this on the Wii U?
Yeah, at least it's not as bad as when Nintendo took them like 25 years or more to release Earthbound Beginnings. Ooh. And we don't
Don't
even
even get
have
me
Earthbound
started on
3.
that.
And we don't even have Mother 3 yet. No. I mean, there are English translations and all that, but still, he's probably never played the game series.
I think it's good that they didn't announce Mother 3, if that's actually a thing. Nintendo, don't sue us for mentioning it.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be better for them to announce it at E3 on a much larger scale.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to mention that a bit later in this discussion, but I guess we can talk about it right now.
Sorry. My bad.
This is all your fault.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Reggie, if you're listening, sue Green Cobra's Gaming, not Later Gator to you and I. Thank you.
No.
Love you, Dad.
Okay, Grandpa.
Alright. What were we talking about a moment ago?
They were talking about suing. They were talking
Yeah.
about suing me.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Kidding, I'm kidding.
I was thinking that right before the presentation that the live presentation was going to happen in Japan, so it wouldn't really make that much of an impact for them to announce it being localized there, because like half the audience there probably have already played Mother 3. But E3
yeah. Well, duh.
E3 is in America, so if they were to really localize the game, that would be the much better place to announce such a thing.
Yes.
Well, for the Japanese audience, they could just say, hey, look, Mother 3's coming on the Virtual Console, and then the translations from, for us, they would have said, oh, hey, this game, it's been in Japan since 2006. It's coming over here. Cool, right? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
But they didn't even touch on the Virtual Console at all. They didn't even show Mario Kart 8 Deluxe during the presentation.
Yeah, they didn't. They just showed it afterwards. Or showed a trailer afterwards.
Well, something I read was that for people who are paying for the subscription, they get like a free NES and or SNES game to play for a month. And, like some of them will even have online functions as well. So I wonder how they're gonna handle that.
I assume that's just the thing with their online service. We actually didn't even talk about that. That should be the next thing we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I'm adding another question on here. So, what do you guys think of the fact that you have to pay online for online play? That was a very poorly worded sentence.
Well, I
I
mean,
have
it
all the
kind
other
of
questions written on my computer right now.
well, it kind of sucks that you had to pay for online and everything, but at the same time, everyone else always does it. Like Microsoft been has been doing it for like over 10 years, like 15 years or whatever. Microsoft been about doing it. Actually, not 15, but like over 10. And I know PlayStation's been doing it for a while. And so I guess Nintendo's doing it. I mean, I'd rather have it free, but at the same but I mean, I guess I mean when you think about it, it was probably eventually was gonna happen, but mm, yeah, hopefully it's a good service or whatever. Like, I mean, you can play online and everything, but and I also wonder because I know both Xbox and PlayStation they really like every month they have like two or like three games like free games they have they can get for free every month, which is nice. So maybe they can do something like that. Maybe like give us like one game or something for free a month, like how Xbox and PlayStation does. That'd be nice. But yeah, still a pain that you had to pay for that though if you want to play online.
Well, they already announced, as later Gator you alluded to, that for a short time they're going to be doing an NES or an SNES game, one of them every month for
But
free that you can download.
like every month, like not I mean not for I mean like every month no matter what or what.
Thing
Well,
I
they
read
haven't
was
really
that
divulged much details, but I assume it will be like every month, and then they might expand on it depending on how well it does.
I mean, that's what
the,
Microsoft and Sony does. Have actually they have like multiple free games a month, like two or three
the thing I
a
read
month.
was that you could download the game and play, and you could download the game for free and play it for a month before paying for it or something.
Oh,
It would
yeah, I
probably
know.
end up being a discount, I assume, if
I know
especially if you're
Microsoft
a
and
member.
well, I know Microsoft and Sony is they release it for a month. They release it like these games once a month for free, and you get it for free. I mean, you don't just have it for a month; you have it forever when you get it. Like you don't have to pay anything when you buy it because they have it for free. Like they have certain games sometimes for free. I mean, they're not that. I mean, a lot of times they're not games that I really want to play that much because they're more of the smaller indie type of games a lot of the times. But sometimes they have pretty good games on the store sometimes, or games I want to try out that I never heard of or never had a chance to play before, which is nice. It's like I said, it's not like where they have like once a month and you only can play it for once a month, one for 1 month. You actually can still play it after it expire after I guess it's not free anymore. Like I mean, you get it for free when you get it, but it goes away from being free. And if you don't get it during that time, you have to you would have to buy the price when it's which I guess is kind of like when games go on sale, sort of like that. But that's what just Microsoft and Sony does, which is nice. And I know Microsoft. You can if you have Xbox One, you can also get like the 360 games because of the backwards compatible thing that feature they have. So you can get like the 360 free games they have and the Xbox One free games they have during that month, like of that month, of the games they have free that month.
All right, the next question is,
I
what are
didn't
your
even
thoughts?
get to give my thoughts.
Sorry.
I didn't even get to give my thoughts. Why are you skipping me? Well, actually, I kind of have a bit of a rant, so please try not to interrupt me so I
Hello.
don't break my concentration. Um,
So what's going on? What happened?
no, I'm
like
serious. I have a really big rant. Please don't interrupt me. Okay, so
wait. What? Like the last time I heard something was when I was talking.
anyway,
Anyway,
Well, I'm confused. What's going on? Like, did my thing got disconnected or something? I didn't hear what. Like, did you guys say something after I talked?
Yes, we're talking right now.
Yeah.
Well, I can hear now. Like, the last thing I remembered is that I was talking about like Xbox, like the how with the 3 month thing, and then I was quiet and no one talked, and then I said
That's because we were
hello,
waiting
hello.
to see if you were actually done talking.
Okay. So I guess I didn't. I don't know. I think and it showed that my voice connected got disconnected for a minute too on my Discord.
You didn't disappear on my end.
Huh.
Yeah, you're both fine
Because
on my end.
I remember like at one point when it said it. Well, it's not now, but it did earlier ago. Right after I originally first stopped talking, when it was, and then like it showed a green symbol, but I didn't hear you or anything at first or anything.
Future us, edit this out. Anyway, James Rolls, what were you gonna say?
So I have a bit of a rant about the online stuff. Not as far as me being negative about it, but lots of adult babies online. So we all know by now Super Mario Run iOS game coming to Android pretty soon. This all stems from that. So you need to pay $10 for the game, right? You get like 3 levels free, you can try out Toad Rally. Okay, and then you have to unlock the rest of the game. So like 5 full worlds and 1 other level. So people complain about that. You need to pay for that. $10. Okay. Why? Why would you complain about $10? That's like a meal if you're in New York.
Because it's a mobile game.
You're
That's
interrupting
why.
me.
No, I'm just saying. I
But you're
wasn't interrupted. I was just saying.
interrupting
Whatever.
I will mute you on Discord so I can get through this without interruption. Anyway. So,
Dropping.
damn you interrupters. Anyway, so
But anyway, like so.
can I continue, please? Can I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're in New York, if you go out to a restaurant or something, $10 is like probably not even a appetizer for yourself. Even if you're not in New York, go to a restaurant, like go to Applebee's. What appetizer are you probably getting for like $10? And that's one appetizer. Then you got to pay like $15 for an entree. If you want dessert, that's probably another $7 or something. Why are you complaining about one iOS game for $10?
Because it's a mobile game. That's why.
There are tons of mobile games that you have to pay for. $10 is nothing. Like I spend more than $10 for like a meal at McDonald's. Why? And that's a game you can last forever. You get one meal with $10. That game lasts
Yeah.
forever. It has replayability over and over again. And now onto the online stuff with the online service. How long have we had free online with Nintendo? How many years have people complained about how terrible Nintendo's online has been? So now that they're introducing a paid service like Xbox and PlayStation, people are all of a sudden gonna complain because we're getting better service, but we have to pay for it.
Well, I mean,
So
the
you want
thing is,
excuse my French, but you want shitty free service instead of actual dedicated online service that will be probably in most, if not all, multiplayer games. So why complain? We had free service that was terrible for so many years on so many systems. Why? Why complain about having the online be paid for? Plus, it's basically just like Xbox and PlayStation. We're gonna get a free game, if not more, eventually, as the years go on, or however long the Switch lasts. And there's gonna be like dedicated stuff. They're gonna probably do a lot more stuff multiplayer now that we're gonna have a dedicated online service. Why? There's no need, zero need to complain about it. Zero,
'cause it's
absolutely zero. Anybody who complains about having to pay for online service that'll be exponentially better than what we've had for the Wii and the Wii U are ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. And they need to not get the Switch if they're gonna be such babies about it. Just don't get the Switch. Don't do it.
A few things you brought up. I wanted to bring up too. Um, like how much better will the online really be for the Nintendo Switch? Um, because I was thinking about this while you were saying that maybe the reason why a whole lot of games on the Wii U and things like that didn't really have a whole lot of online features was because maybe the online servers were expensive to make. So maybe having the players pay for the online services will make it possible for Nintendo to set up those dedicated online servers for the various games.
Exactly. The good online, we only get good online if we have to pay for it. That's the only way we get great online service is
Yeah,
paying for it.
yeah, yeah. Because they need the money so they can make better service and all that. I mean, and plus, like I said, like Xbox and Sony and all of them been doing it for multiple years, and like Microsoft's been doing it since the original Xbox, like the original Xbox when like the midway through like the original Xbox cycle or whatever. So like a few years after the original Xbox came out, they've been doing the paid service, which is just insane.
So how often do you guys think you'd have to renew your subscription?
I think it'll be they'll probably have a couple price points every 3 months, every 6 months, and then a
Maybe
year.
1 month.
And then they might have a lifetime one.
And they might have a 1 month one too.
And a 1 month also, yes.
Because I know Xbox has, and PlayStation has 3 months, 6 months, and a year. No, actually no, yeah, and in 1 month.
The only option is to do it monthly. That might be problematic for me because I'm broke and I'm in college and stuff. But if you pay for it like once every few months or maybe even once a year, that would be very nice.
I do notice that the longer that you have the 1 year compared to the 1 month it's actually cheaper to buy the annually or the 6 month one than the 1 year month one, which is I find it strange. At least for Microsoft somehow. I guess it's just because it's maybe a deal or something like that they have that make the longer ones that last longer a little cheaper than the like say if you had for example say if you got it for a year, it's cheaper to give it a year than doing it 1 month. Had to renew it 1 month for 12 months, then and it's cheaper just to get the annually one.
Yeah, if it's $50 a month, you'll end up paying $600 every year. But if it's $60 a year, then you're only going to pay $60 throughout the entire year.
Yeah, like the Xbox and all that, it's like $50 or $60 a year. And that's really cheap for a month. I mean, it's cheaper than Netflix. A lot cheaper than Netflix. Like,
it's a very good point.
I think it's only like $5 a month for Xbox Live and all that, or PlayStation. $60. I think it's like $60 by the end of the year for a whole year, I guess.
All right, you guys ready to move on to the next question, or did you have any other last thoughts about the online?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. But yeah, it is ridiculous about people complaining about that. Just that they just want it free. Add it for free.
All right, so the next question is, what are your thoughts on 1-2 Switch and ARMS? You have to say it with extra oomph because it's all capital.
Go first.
1-2 Switch, I'm not really interested in because it seems like really like it doesn't include Mii's. That's what's surprising about it to me. At least from what we've seen of it, it doesn't seem to include Mii's. Maybe if we get up close gameplay, we didn't really get that. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of mad to me. As far as ARMS go, I'm actually impressed with ARMS. I mentioned it before. that it kind of reminded me of Overwatch mixed with like Street Fighter / Pokken, the way the style is and everything. Arms looks good, and especially because it's built around using the Joy-Con controllers. I think it's a neat little game for introducing and getting people used to the Joy-Cons. Arms looks good, meh on 1-2 Switch. That's just me.
Yeah, yeah. For me, I kind of agree with that. I'm more interested into arms and because it looks really cool and all that and everything. Not so much for 1-2 Switch, but yeah, like I mean, arms look. I think I'm gonna get arms, and or at least when it's maybe on sale or something like that. Whenever it goes on sale or whatever, even though it's not out yet, but yeah, I might get arms. Arms looks pretty cool. And not really that much for 1-2 Switch, but armed with that fighting type of fighting game is pretty cool with your long arms.
Springman and Ribbon Girl for Smash.
Yeah, Smash 5 confirmed.
What I will say about arms, if they don't have an option to have like anchors on the arms and make it anchor arms, that is a huge missed opportunity.
Anchor arms.
That was a win before anchor arms. But in all seriousness, arms, it looks decent, but I hope there's an option to play with the Pro Controller and just tilt down to move your characters and have the shoulder buttons do the punching. Because otherwise, this is going to really feel more like a if they took the boxing minigame from the original Wii Sports and just made that into a full game. Now again, we don't really know that much about it. We may get like a Nintendo Direct in a few weeks or so. But as for 1-2 Switch, I have a bit of a mini rant about this. This game does not come with a Nintendo Switch. It seems like it would have been the perfect game for it, and it's going to cost $50. Meaning, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is cheaper than this game.
Well, I mean that's been out for a little bit though, too, hasn't it? Though.
Yeah, but Captain Toad Treasure Tracker has like 70 levels in it. It's like a 5-hour game or something like that. 1-2 Switch is a party game that you're not really gonna be playing all that often.
True. I mean it probably wasn't more expensive than it is now though. When it first launched, when the Captain Toad first launched though.
Yeah, at launch price, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was $40.
Okay, I mean it's not that much cheaper, I guess, but still, cause I think it's like 30, 35 now, something like that. That's where I've been seeing it, and probably some places it's probably still 40.
All right, the next question is, what are your thoughts on Splatoon 2?
Well, I actually haven't played Splatoon, so I mean,
Boo!
hey. I have a friend who has a Wii U and a really big Nintendo fan. He hasn't played Splatoon either.
Boo!
I mean, well, the thing is, he never really been interested into Splatoon, even though I just haven't really got to know or played it or had a chance to play it yet and try it out yet. So, like, the reason I haven't got it is because it's like I just want to get. I was kind of wanting to get it cheaper, even though Grandpa Bill I thought it's cheap. Well, I mean, it might be cheap when they release Splatoon 2, but yeah. I mean, I do want to try that game sometime, but just never really haven't really tried out Splatoon. And I guess the thing is, it doesn't appeal to me as much as other people. I mean, I hear it's a really great game and all that, but part of that just because I haven't played it, and it's nice to have Splatoon 2 and all that. It's been a sequel. It's nice that Nintendo released a new IP a year or two ago, and it's doing great, which is really good for Nintendo. But yeah, I'm excited, maybe, at least to try it out, Splatoon 2 and all that, or just Splatoon and everything. So, Renee, your turn, gas. Sorry.
I'm really excited for Splatoon 2. Not that long ago, I did my Let's Play of the original game, and I was kind of scared when it was first teased in the first look trailer for the Switch. Like, oh god, there's this port coming out, and I'm gonna have to do other videos in the future, like a year from now, maybe or so, updating the video, updating the series, saying, "Hey, this is new in the Switch version of this game." I'm really glad it's a sequel. I'm really happy that it's a sequel and not a port. It's gonna have all new stages, except for Moray Towers, which is just like upgraded somehow, unless it's called something different. Anyway, but new stages, new weapons, new sub-weapons, new specials, completely brand new. They teased in the trailer during the presentation the single-player mode with Octolings. I think it was Callie that they showed off for looking at something from a back view.
Oh,
The new Inkopolis Square, I think is what it's called, they revealed on the Tumblr page. Looks really good. It's apparently much more immersive than Inkopolis Plaza, which is like 2 blocks away, I think it said on that Tumblr post. But yeah, Splatoon 2 looks great. I'm really looking forward to it. And I can't wait to Let's Play it in like a year or so.
All right. What did you say that plaza was called again? Does it have a different name?
No, it's just called Splatoon 2.
No, the plaza.
Oh, the plaza, I think they called it Inkopolis Square.
All right. I am really excited for Splatoon 2. I love the original game. And when they had that first teaser, I was a little torn over whether I wanted it to be a port or a sequel. And a sequel, so that's gonna make me really excited. Um, I'm not entirely sure what kind of new modes they could introduce though, because like I think I made a discuss a video with Becky Karmerman about new weapons and stuff like that. But I remember this one stage idea that we came up with was an idea for like a car wash stage. Um, so now that it looks like there's going to be mostly new stages, I'm wondering if they're going to actually do that because that'd be kind of funny. Um, and Moray Towers returning. Say away a little about Moray Towers. I understand it is very sniper friendly. It is my personal favorite stage in Splatoon, and they're going to have ink rails on it, which is my favorite part of Octo Valley. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this game.
They can tell. Yeah. I mean, I kind of saw that I'm not really that excited for it. Just, well, probably because I haven't played the first one or anything. So, and the reason I don't own it yet because I think it's still $60.
They'll probably release re-release it with the Nintendo Selects when Splatoon 2 is released.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Sorry, go ahead.
Of course, then I might just want to get 2 instead of just 1 because like I said, there is a story mode, but it's not really, but it's mainly a multiplayer game anyway. So, to me, it might not make sense to get the first one if they have the second one, and when I get the Switch. But so, I don't know.
But if you do play the story mode on the second one, it's probably going to be tied into the original story modes, and then you'll be utterly confused.
The thing is, it's really short though. That's the thing, but because it's more of a multiplayer game anyway.
That's my hope though with Splatoon 2, that we're going to get a much bigger single player campaign, like maybe at least double what we got in Splatoon. And then after we beat the single player campaign, unlock Octolings to play online, please.
And then a year or two later, they announced Splatoon 3.
I don't think Splatoon 3 would happen until the next console, which is
maybe
hopefully like 5 years from now. So
yeah, hopefully it's not 3 years or 2 or 3. Hopefully it's not like that, or hopefully it's like at least 5 at least.
But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do another Splatoon. I don't think they'll do another grand Zelda like Breath of the Wild. I don't think they'll do another grand Mario like Odyssey. I think those are the main things, and then We'll probably
might.
get
Although
I
new
mean,
either
Super Mario Brothers Switch sometime. We'll probably get
yeah,
HD
hopefully.
Skyward Sword, something like that.
I mean, I guess there is a
well,
chance to get. I mean, there is a chance that there might be another new Mario, like 3D Mario game like Odyssey, but because they had, like I said, for the Wii they had Galaxy and Galaxy 2, so
Unless they do, I
maybe.
don't think they would unless they do a direct sequel to Odyssey.
Yeah, maybe that could be true, unless maybe, which for the first time ever, HD remake of the older 3D Mario games would be interesting to see.
I could see them honestly doing like a Super Mario 64 Switch. Wouldn't
Or
surprise me.
or Sunshine Switch.
I think that would just be left to the GameCube
I
Virtual
mean,
Console.
and plus they already have the 64 remake on DS though too.
I think you guys are kind of underestimating what the potential Switch lineup could be over the next couple of years. Because let me put this in perspective. Um, Super Mario 3D World it came out. The Wii U came out in late 2012. Mario 3D World
Yeah,
came out in 2013. Hyrule Warriors, which I consider the Wii U Zelda game, came out the next year, 2014. I think did Mario Kart 8 come out that year or the next year? I think it was that year.
yeah, it was that. I
Um,
believe it was that year. Yeah,
yeah,
because I think the following year was when the following year when they released the DLC for Mario Kart 8. The following year.
yeah, they
So
did
yeah,
that, and Splatoon came out in
2014.
2015. We had all those games. Within the first 6 months of the Nintendo Switch's lineup, we're going to get an updated Mario Kart 8. We're going to get an all new Zelda game. We're getting a Splatoon sequel, and we're getting a new 3D Mario game.
Yeah, yeah. What's next? A new Metroid game that's actually a good or main series Metroid game.
I really hope Federation Forces sales did not kill any potential for a new Metroid game.
And then somehow they announced a Federation Force 2 for the Switch or a
Dear
port
God,
of
no!
for the
Why?
Switch.
It was
They
Game and
port it, or
Watty
they make a second,
yesterday.
or they make a second one, or they create another M2 and have like a mini Federation Force mini game in it.
JamesRolls, can you mute him?
I'm joking anyway. I'm not really serious, but that'd be sad though. That'd be sad though if they.
Alright, I have a couple more Splatoon related questions. During the trailer, we saw Marie kind of looking off into the distance, but
Oh, you're
Kelly was
back. You're
nowhere to
back.
be.
You're back.
Yeah, we saw Marie, and we didn't see Kelly anywhere. So, where do you think she is? What do you think
Wait,
happened to the Squid Sisters in Splatoon 2?
wait. I'm totally lost. I thought we were. Wait, what? Well,
Okay.
I'm totally lost.
We
My
were still
thing got
talking about
disconnected.
Splatoon.
My thing was disconnected for like a minute or so, and I couldn't hear you. So
You still
wait.
haven't disappeared on my end.
Well, I can hear you now, but like just disconnect for a minute when like you was talking. I couldn't hear him what he was saying and all that. So well, like I lost him for like a minute. You guys for a minute, but I don't. I can hear you now and everything. It's fine now, but I don't know why I just did.
Alright, we can edit that out.
Like, I don't know where you were like I don't know because it was something before Splatoon. I think you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
we can edit that out, and I could just ask the question again.
what were you saying before Splatoon? Do you know?
I'm getting there, patience, dude.
Sorry.
Alright. Alright, take two. During the Splatoon 2 trailer, we saw Marie kind of looking off into the distance at one point, but Callie was nowhere to be seen. So what do you think happened to these Squid Sisters during Splatoon 2?
Wait, wait. You said something before then, though, didn't you?
No?
Before that? Wait, I don't know. Like, I think I lost you somewhere, and then it came back right as you were saying that, and so I don't know. I'm just so confused right now. Like, what is going on?
Alright, what was the last thing you remembered me saying before that?
I think it was. Trying to remember what it was, but it was something right before. Like I was talking about something, and then you was like I was saying something, and then you were saying something for a minute of what I was saying, and then it just get disconnected, and then when it came back, you were talking about something else, like Splatoon. When I came back, like it happened earlier ago when we were doing this too, and that's what. And when you were talking about when James told me to stop interrupting. Like it got disconnected right before that, and I was confused why he was telling me I was interrupting because I guess I did not know that I was interrupting.
Yay, editing!
Uh,
Alright, take three.
sorry.
In the Splatoon 2 trailer, we saw Marie kind of looking off into the distance all by herself, but Callie was nowhere to be seen during the trailer. So what do you think happened to the Squid Sisters in Splatoon 2?
I have no clue because I haven't played Splatoon.
So this question's not for you.
Yeah, not at all.
I think that was a cutscene for the single player campaign. Honestly, maybe Callie got kidnapped, kind of like Captain Cuttlefish. Maybe she became the leader of the new Squidbeak platoon, and that'll tie into the hero saving her. And they could have probably broken up, but they'll probably end up reconnecting and reuniting at the end of the game. Because we did hear Squid Sisters music during that trailer, so... Like, canon-wise, they probably broke up, and then at the end of the new single-player campaign, they'll probably reunite. At least that's what I think.
Okay.
I hope they don't break up because that would be heartbreaking.
Yeah, but it's Nintendo. There's gonna be a happy ending at the end of it. You just gotta wait.
Alright. Next question. Do you think Splatfest will return? Because during the presentation, they said that they were going to have events and weapon updates over time. So, do you think there'll be more Splatfests? And if so, what new Splatfest themes would you like to see?
Yeah, I think Splatfest will be back.
I guess maybe I don't know. Like I said, I did not take part of that because I don't have Splatoon.
Yeah, I like that they already pre-announced that they're gonna be adding new weapons and everything like they did in Splatoon over time for the sequel. I really like that they announced that right away. That was a nice thing that they did. But yeah, I think Splatfest will be back. As far as what themes, probably silly things, kind of like what we saw, more promotional type ones. Probably like,
SpongeBob versus Patrick. That was the best thing ever.
yeah, they'll
The
probably do a
what?
lot more of those as well. Yeah, I think they'll be back. For how long? Will it last more than like 18 Splatfest like in Splatoon? Who knows, but we'll have to wait and see.
We'll see.
Did we explain how Splatfests work for people out there who don't know what they are?
Sure.
I mean, they could just watch my Let's Play. Cough, cough, shameless plug.
Basically, Splatfests were a special online mode where you could vote for a team. For example, teams would be SpongeBob versus Patrick, or Pirates versus Ninjas, or Callie versus Marie. You could vote for which one was your favorite and gain points online. So that's basically just Splatfest.
Basically glorified turf war.
Yeah, basically.
If they know what that is. Well, people who don't own the game probably don't know what that is.
If they release a new Pokemon generation when the Switch is out, I would not be surprised if they made a Splatfest theme, like if the next generation of Pokemon games were like Pokemon Cupcakes versus Lobsters or something like that. The themes would be
Really? Wow. Pokemon Cupcakes versus Lobsters. I see that more of a spin-off than the actual game, unless they call it like Pokemon Cupcake and Pokemon Lobsters. That's two different versions. But if they call it Pokemon Cupcake versus Lobsters, I will see that as a spin-off or a sequel to
No, that's what
Poke
the stock price would be.
or
That wouldn't be the name of the game.
the sequel to Poke Tournament. Or switch it. That'd be weird.
So those were all the Splatoon questions. Now let's move on to Mario.
Whew,
So, what are your
thanks.
thoughts
Finally,
on?
something that I know.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Super Mario Odyssey?
It's amazing, spectacular, awesome. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when I saw the trailer, I kind of got a half chub.
Yeah, I thought it was when I saw the trailer at first before they announced like the title and everything, especially at the beginning. I thought it was gonna be Galaxy 3.
No response to that? Alright.
But anyway,
Hold on.
yeah,
Didn't quite hear you guys.
No, I said, you asked the feelings of when it was announced. I said, not gonna lie, when I first saw the trailer, I got a bit of a half chub.
Oh, okay.
It's a
yeah,
joke.
and then, yeah,
Not
then I.
serious. Lighten up, people.
Ha 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 ha
Ha ha
ha
ha ha ha
Thank you for your pity
ha
laughs. But yeah,
ha
the game
ha
looks
ha
great.
ha.
I'm excited.
ha. Final Fantasy 10 laugh.
Anyways, moving on.
But yeah,
um,
at first I thought it was Galaxy 3, like before they showed the title and like especially at the beginning of the trailer and all that. Well, not the very very beginning of the trailer, but like near the beginning, like near the beginning, middle-ish part, I guess. Thought it was gonna be Galaxy 3, but still awesome that we finally have a 3D Galaxy game since Galaxy 2, not Sunshine
uh,
Nintendo.
Did you just say 3D Galaxy game since Galaxy 2?
Yeah. Well, 3D,
I think you mean
Gal-
3D platforming game.
yeah, 3D Galaxy style, like the style of 3D Mario. I mean, I
Daddy
know they have
Nintendo
3D
says
World.
first since Sunshine. That's what I'm sticking with.
No, no,
We're
it's
back to
not
this
since
again.
Sunshine. It's not Nintendo. Nintendo's wrong.
How
This is
dare
the
you?
first. This is the first 3D Mario game since Bowser's Inside Story.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it would have been hilarious if it turned out to be an HD Mario is missing.
Oh wow.
Especially because New York, they showed the New York. I was like, oh shit, Mario's missing HD. Yes, but yeah, I also thought it was Galaxy 3 because of the spaceship hat at first.
Yeah, yeah. Or no, guys. It's the first 3D Mario game since the original.
Are you talking about Super Mario
Yes,
Brothers on the NES?
Yeah,
because Super Mario
but
Brothers
yes,
was very clearly a 3D game.
yeah,
Everybody
it's
knows
definitely
that.
it's definitely a 3D game. The best 3D models ever.
Um, but when the
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey trailer first came on, and it showed the buildings, my first thought was, are they showing more Splatoon? Because it gave me more of a Splatoon vibe. And then I saw one of the billboards off the background, said New Donk City, before Mario came up, and I was like, oh, this is Mario. Okay, that's gonna be cool. But then as I looked more around the city, I was getting really nervous because there have been rumors in the past couple of weeks that there's going to be a Mario and Rabbids crossover game. And I was like, oh god, don't let that be real. Do not let that be real. Do not let that be real. But then he started jumping around, so I was like, okay, it's all good now. Then he started jumping on top of the car, and then started jumping on the buildings. I was like, wait, is this an open world Mario game? Because that is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Well, technically, Sunshine really and 64 really weren't open world. I mean, they were semi open world, but not like open world really though.
They're a lot more open than 3D World was, and that's what's important to me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot bigger than yeah, definitely. Yeah, like like 3D World is not even open world at all. Just but it has world in the title. But I mean, Sunshine 64 and the Galaxies are semi-open. I guess semi-open. I mean, I guess I can see why they say that since it's Sunshine because because I guess the galaxies did have like a subworld, and then you go to a map in the I mean not subworld. Yeah, like Galaxy One had a hub world and whatever, but you go into the different rooms or whatever where it shows a map of
Hey,
different
hold on, pause.
galaxies.
Hold on, pause.
Uh,
Someone's calling me.
but still, okay. What I was gonna say is about got well not Galaxy but like the I guess Mario in general is that yes I was talking about how yeah we was talking about how like like how it's like the first open world Mario game like Sunday, and I was kind of saying that Sunshine 64 not really open world. I mean the like to the semi open world I guess. I mean, you do have like a hub world, and then you have levels that you go into from the hub world, which are, but still not. And I guess you can explore in those in that, but still, I mean, it's a lot less linear than than the 2D Mario games, obviously, but it's not really an open world game though. That's the thing. Like, I
In
mean,
the
maybe
middle of
this
the
one will
world, then you
be.
go off and explore. That's the definition of open world for me.
Uh, I mean, to me, if you have like a hub world and then you go into like other levels from the hub world, that's not that's not open world really. I mean, it can't, and it, I mean there might, I mean it might be a little bit, but I mean it's semi open world, but not fully open world, I guess.
Are there any more thoughts about this before we move on to the next question?
Well, I was saying the game looks awesome, all that and everything, but that I'm glad it's a 3D Mario game similar to Sunshine and the Galaxy and 64 games, the Galaxy games and the 64 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a little upset that it's a holiday title.
Yeah,
Although Nintendo
yeah.
has confirmed that at E3, Odyssey is going to be their big focal point, so I'm excited about that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited that too.
Hopefully, like I like how they did that for Breath of the Wild last year, but I hope they don't make it like that for this year, where like the first day is nothing but Mario Odyssey, because honestly I don't think there was enough to this game for them to do that. But yeah, you can. They didn't even have to announce it for people to for you to get the idea that Mario Odyssey is going to be the main focus for this E3.
hmm
Yeah.
I honestly think the way they did the Switch presentation, I think they're going to slowly integrate back to the E3 conferences of old. Like for the
Yeah.
big stuff like E3, I think they're going to do that. And then they're still going to have the directs for other small things, but I think they're going to start swaying more back into that type of style presentation.
Yeah.
I still expect them to do what they did with Breath of the Wild with like the treehouse stuff and a big display, but I honestly
Hmm.
see them doing a traditional conference in one of the theaters in LA, and then they have another venue area at the show floor where they have their big setup for Odyssey. Not as big probably as Breath of the Wild, but still pretty large.
Yeah.
And now the next question, I have a bit of an explanation behind this one, because during the original Nintendo Switch trailer a few months ago, um, the one person that was playing Mario Odyssey, we didn't know the name back then, but now we do know the name. um, she was playing Mario Odyssey, but then saw her friends across the street and took the Switch with her and handed off the controller off to one of her friends. So if they're indeed playing the same game, do you think this means that Super Mario Odyssey will have some kind of multiplayer mode?
That'd be pretty awesome. Online. Oh, no, I get an idea. Online co-op mode.
That would be cool.
Yeah, confirmed for the Switch for any game. Well, maybe not every game, but like a lot of their games.
As long as they don't force you to be online all the time, or Xbox One, I'm perfectly fine with it.
You don't have to be online all the time.
I think I wait, what was the question?
Do you think Super Mario Odyssey will have any multiplayer modes?
Yeah, I think it'll have some type of co-op mode. Maybe not online. I don't
Yeah,
really see that
yeah,
being.
yeah, yeah, but that'd be pretty cool though. That'd be pretty awesome.
It would be pretty cool. I'm not saying it wouldn't be, but like
Mario Kart should have it.
like for a mainline Mario game like that, I don't really think online
Yeah,
co-op would be a thing.
yeah, really
Maybe
cool
it will
though.
have to do with Amiibo. Maybe it'll be like a kind of like in Yoshi's Woolly World. If you scan in a Yarn Yoshi, you get an ally. Maybe it'll be like that. Obviously, like if you scan in Bowser or Bowser Jr., you might not be able to do that. But you could like scan in Luigi. You can scan in Peach. Maybe not Peach either.
Yeah,
Maybe something like that. And then you can obviously pass the controller as they showed in the first trailer, but yeah, I don't really see like an actual co-op mode. Who knows? We still have a lot left to learn about Odyssey, and that's why I'm really looking forward to E3.
yeah.
If you can scan the amiibos into the game to get partners, could you imagine how awesome that would be if you could scan the Guardian amiibo from Breath of the Wild into the game and have a giant Guardian blast everything?
I think
Oh
it would
yeah,
be limited to Mario characters.
online co-op.
Maybe Link if they want to push it.
Yeah.
All right. The next
I can't wait
question
to
is the
team up
last
with
one from our.
Waluigi then.
That would be cool.
Go ahead.
Um, this is the last question for our Mario Odyssey. Which power-ups, new or old, would you like to see in Super Mario Odyssey?
Be Mario. Bzz. But what else? Cloud Mario is pretty cool. The the Spoink or the Mario.
Spring
We're
Mario,
going
you
for cool
mean?
power-ups.
Yeah, Spring Mario, not Spoink. Think of the Pokemon. I meant the Spring Mario.
If we're going for cool power-ups, then you might be looking for the Ice Flower.
Yeah, that's nice. Or the Fire Flower, obviously. Or the Boomerang. Just have every power up from the previous all previous Mario games. Just have all those power ups in it.
I think this will be the return of the Super Leaf in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that'd be
know.
nice.
I could honestly see them only having the
Walk
hat
Mario.
partner as a power up thing. Honestly,
Walk Mario.
Yeah, they kept saying that this was like a return to Mario 64 style gameplay, so I'm thinking that the power-ups are going to revolve more around the hats like they did in that game.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Flying.
Honestly, seeing
Flying.
like if they do the wing cap again, that'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, the wing cap where you
Oh my
fly
god,
and
that
all
would
that.
be so cool!
Fly around.
Maybe you have the invisibility cap. Honestly, just bring all the Mario 64 cap power ups to this game, please.
Yeah.
It would also be a cool way to bring back that one gameplay mechanic in Mario 64 DS, where if you put on Luigi's hat, you turn into
Have
Luigi,
Yoshi
or
come back?
Mario's hat, you turn into Wario.
Have Yoshi come back maybe.
That'd be cool.
Like Galaxy 2 did have Yoshi. And with Yoshi power ups like in Galaxy 2.
And before we move on, I have one more side note to talk about with Mario Odyssey, and that's the real world setting with that game. This isn't the first time that they did this for a Mario game because, like you mentioned, the Mario, what was that game? Mario's Missing.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. They were also trying to make another CDI game, Mario Takes America, that would take place in real world locations. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. It's not like related to any questions or anything, but I just wanted to mention it.
But what was the question though?
I didn't, um, I didn't have a question for that. I just wanted to bring it up.
Oh, okay.
And this has been another installment of Later Gator to Use Useless Knowledge.
Now,
Brought to you by Lady Gear to You.
produced by the James Rolls with the co-help of Green Kilbers Gaming.
James Rolls is my boss.
No,
You're fired.
no, he's your boss master. No, he's your boss. He's the boss of your boss.
So he's a, what are we talking about?
So I'm still
He's
the
your
boss. I'm just a boss of his boss.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm okay. Let's move on now.
Anyway, next question. What are your thoughts on Mario Kart Deluxe?
Let's play it. That's what I'm doing when it comes out.
Yeah.
Well, continuation of like all the new stuff. I mean, I don't think I'll start all over on all the different cups. Like if they add new cups, I'll do the new cups and all that.
You do have to start all over. Both of you have to start over.
Well, actually, I may not even do a let's play of it, depending if they don't add any more tracks or anything, maybe not. Or I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it if they added like more cups or tracks or new tracks or anything and stuff like that. So, in which I'll show off the new characters as well in the Switch version.
Yeah, I think it's all right. So far, the only thing they've revealed about it is the revamped battle mode, which is phenomenal in and of itself, because the original battle mode is pretty crappy.
Yeah.
I was genuinely surprised to see the Inklings be included. Still kind of upset that Kirby's not in it as a DLC character.
You know what game? You know what Mario Kart game has a good battle mode?
I mean, everyone other before 8 kind of had okay battle modes.
64.
Yeah, it was kind of alright.
Yeah, I've been playing so when I was younger for quite a bit on battle mode on Mario Kart 64 when I was younger.
The battle mode I've ever really played around with was DS. Wasn't really that big of a fan of it.
Yeah, I played I played quite a bit of 64 in the Double Dash one, and I just remember having a blast play. Well, yeah, 64 was like when I was really younger. I remember having a blast playing it, or quite often, I guess, when I was younger. I mean, I don't play that really that much anymore, really, but because I mainly do the races anyway. I just remember it being a fun feature. I mean, they have it, but like I remember it being fun back in the day, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Well, yeah.
Alright.
But
Nintendo Galaxy. Nintendo Galaxy.
Yeah, so yeah, the revamped battle mode's pretty cool. Inklings I was genuinely surprised to see. I like the Urchin Underpass battle mode map. That looks really cool.
Well, the new characters they have now.
Returning characters other than Inklings.
Well, I meant new. They have new characters too.
Well, Bowser Jr. is the only new one, but
I thought they having was it? I thought Dry Bones and King
no, Dry
and Boo
Bones was in a past one.
Bowser Jr. was in Mario Kart Wii.
Yep.
Well, I thought I saw that those 3 new kids were announced for it.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. and Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl.
Yeah, the new characters are Bigling Boy, Girl, King Boo, Bowser Jr. and Dry Bones.
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess they're calling them new, but they're King Boo and Dry Bones are returning.
Yeah, the only ones that have never appeared in Mario Kart game were the Inklings.
Oh, no, I'm not. When I meant new characters, I meant like that weren't in Mario Kart 8.
That's what I meant too.
That's what I meant.
Okay, then
Not
I guess you can
not brand new characters. Not brand new that haven't showed up. I mean, like characters that weren't in the original Mario Kart 8. That's what I was saying. That's what I meant. Sorry that you misinterpreted that. What I meant.
Yeah, I don't think they've said anything officially about new cups or anything. I think they just are really
Yeah,
more focused on the new battle mode. I think
yeah,
that's all, and then the new characters. Maybe they'll reveal stuff at E3. Well, actually, the game will be
yeah.
out by then, so maybe they'll have a Mario Kart Direct, maybe, and reveal
Maybe,
stuff.
maybe, or they might announce more stuff later on after that.
I mean, yeah, if they don't announce any DLC before E3, then they can announce a DLC thing at E3 if they
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
if
one
they
planned.
if they even have more, yeah. Who knows? They might not even be anymore. I just think it'd be pretty cool to add some, especially if they quit the Switch version. Of course, on the other hand, people who are not getting the Switch and have Mario Kart on the Wii U may not able like, and if they don't add it to that, they kind of have missing out some stuff out.
I don't think there are going to be any new cups at first, but I think they will add some down the line. There's no way they're not going to because the game's huge, um,
Yeah,
and they're and I don't see a scenario where the game is not going to sell well. So of course they are going to make more DLC to keep that momentum going.
yeah.
Um, new
Speaking of
battle
Mario
stage,
Kart,
new battle stage, and Inklings are enough for me to want to get the game, especially Inklings because oh my god, they look so cool, and I really love how the Urchin Underpass stage looks. Um, After the new Mario characters, King Boo is the only one I really care about because I'm not really all that big of a fan of Bowser Jr. He is a fun character and all, but I just don't really like playing as him. And I have a vendetta against Tribones because he replaced EGAD and Margaret DS, and I will forever hold that grudge.
nice. I'm speaking of Mario Kart. Do you guys think they'll create a not Mario Kart 9 or a Switch version then if they because they're porting the Mario Kart 8 to the Switch? So do you think they'll? I mean, maybe not anytime soon, but like release a Switch version or Mario Kart 9. Which I mean, they have usually do release a new Mario Kart, but do you guys think they will? Because even if they're porting the 8,
I honestly think Mario Kart 8 is like the ultimate you could probably do with Mario Kart, graphics wise.
okay,
So maybe I could see them introducing updates with like expansions of like another technique other than zero gravity or the gliding, like just adding on to that with an expansion. Like Mario Kart 8 is pretty much the ultimate Mario Kart game. All they really need to do is
yeah,
add new cups, whether it's new tracks or
yeah,
recreated old tracks, and add new
yeah,
characters every once in a while. I think they don't need
yeah.
to make another one, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, especially since they added like DLC and the other characters and all that. Yeah, well, and plus especially when porting it to the Switch to like if they make another one, that means just more people would want to like more. You would have to buy that one as well instead of having like DLC or whatever, which would be cheaper to have like to just release DLC. And plus then you have like people who may like say if they may not want to like say they don't want to buy a certain amount so they can just buy certain cups or certain characters or whatever they want. Of course, have the option to buy all of them as together, but yeah,
I don't think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe automatically rules out the possibility of Mario Kart 9 on the Switch, but I don't think it's
yeah,
going to be for a couple of years. I think for now, Mario Kart 8 is just going to be like a platform for the Switch, where they're going to release new expansions for it every now and then,
yeah,
like the Welcome Amiibo update for Animal Crossing New Leaf.
yeah. Well, we'll see what they do, and we might be surprised at what they do for it. So
All right, next.
I guess this is all different. I guess it's just so different. Market's just quite a bit different from like the other ones because of all the stuff they added later on.
The next question is, what are your thoughts on the Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild?
of.
Da, da, da. Oh. Da, da, da.
I cannot wait.
Encore! Encore!
It's awesome. Awesome.
The fact that we're finally getting voice
Awesome.
acting is phenomenal.
Yeah. Could be awesome. And I have a friend who said today when he saw the trailer because he didn't he couldn't watch the E3, not the E3, the Nintendo Switch event yesterday because he was working at his job and all that. But I know he was watching the trailer earlier today, and he said that this could be possibly even better than Ocarina of Time. Could be. That it could even pass Ocarina of Time as being the best Zelda.
Did he say that just because the Great Deku Tree's in this game?
I don't think so. I mean, he was really, really excited and just really, really happy. Like, oh my god, like yes, oh my god, and that he loves like they having like the first like have like expanding what I guess Skyward Sword did with the personalities, I guess, and all that.
Oh yeah, by far the personalities are really good. At least from
Yeah,
what we've
so
seen.
yeah. He was saying that this could be even better than or it could be like the best Zelda. It could pass Ocarina of Time as being the best. I mean, in his opinion, he said Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda, but it's not his personal favorite. So, but yeah, yeah. I'm looking. I mean, I'm not a big Zelda fan or anything, but I'm still
You'll
looking
be
forward to the
okay.
game and everything. I'm still really looking forward to the game and trying it out and everything. And yeah, I mean, at least I played a Zelda game.
I'm just a little weirded out by the fact that they would still go through with the Wii U version on the same day that the Switch and the game are being released.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But the
thought they
thing
would
is,
have
they're all,
delayed the Wii U version to, just to give people an incentive to buy the Switch to play Breath of the Wild there first, then maybe like
yeah.
release it just a month later for the Wii U. But same day, that seems a
Uh,
little weird to me.
but the thing is, if they did that, I'd rather have them like the Switch being a month later. Well, I mean, when not like say may like release the Wii U version before the Switch version. Like don't have the Wii U version on launch day of the Switch, and still have the Switch version on the still have the Switch version on launch day with the Switch. But like, I think it would have been better if they may have released the Wii U version first, actually. But I'm fine with being on launch day and all that.
It needed to be launch. If it wasn't a launch title, then there'd be
I
no
meant the
reason
Wii
at all
U.
to get the
Well,
Switch.
yeah, yeah, I meant like the Wii U being launched on the same day. Same, I meant by that.
If they
Wii U
released the
being,
Wii U version earlier, like a lot of people are getting the Switch day one just because of Zelda. If the Wii U version
yeah,
came out before then, there'd like be no reason to play it except for the better graphics.
I guess. I mean, like shortly before, maybe. I mean, not well. I guess not really. I guess. I mean, but not really because you have the hybrid thing. You can play it on the go, but on the Wii U can't. So not really just because better graphics.
You can play Breath of the Wild between classes. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, it's not just graphic wise of the reason to get that. If somehow they did that, having the Wii U version come out a month earlier, because you still have like the hybrid, and plus you have like the other controller options like the Joy Cons.
One thing I'm kind of excited, and this is such a minor detail, is that the Nintendo Switch screen is 720p. They confirmed this. So the Wii U gamepad is only goes up to 480p. So it'd be nice to be able to play
Yeah,
with Go and still see all the HD prettiness.
Yeah,
Did you
of course. Didn't
did you see that people that have played hands-on at all these press events have said that Breath of the Wild actually plays better on the handheld version, like on the handheld screen when it's not in the dock. It performs better
really,
there instead of in the dock.
Yeah, I've
really.
seen that.
I thought it's the opposite.
Apparently, it's because of the upgrade, because it's 1080p for when it's in docked mode, but it's 720p, so it's a little smoother in the handheld mode.
Wait, what? You would think, but it's better quality on the TV though. Why would the dock be better?
No, I'm not saying the quality. I'm saying it performs better.
Uh,
Yeah, because having a word that open in 1080p must be straining for the hardware. Because like Xenoblade
uh,
Chronicles 6 doesn't even go to 1080p. That goes to 720.
okay. Yeah, yeah. There are games I own that only go up to 720. Don't even go 180. You know, there are.
Most video games that are released are 720p upscaled. Like,
Yeah,
rarely any are they actually 1080p.
that's on
Yes.
Xbox One.
That doesn't even go up to that. Xbox One doesn't even go to 1080. I think it goes like between 720 and 180, which really doesn't matter. Still, really doesn't matter really that much to me if it doesn't go up to 1080 or not. I just want it to look good and run good and able to play it when. I mean, it still looks really really good when playing games, but
My
I'm
favorite games
fine.
are Link's Awakening and Earthbound, so I don't really care
I'm
that much about graphics.
Yeah, me either that much. I mean, I care if it's like I'm able to play it, like able to play it. Then, but because I don't want it to be too bad that I'm not able to play it. But
Yeah.
there's difference between able to play it and playing it on a better console because it looks better.
Let's not forget the most important part. We'll be able to legitimately play any game we want, including Breath of the Wild, while
On
we're
handheld.
sitting on the toilet.
In the
Yeah,
bathroom.
private toilet time.
Super toilet.
Private
Um,
toilet time.
my opinions on Breath of the Wild. This new trailer. This new trailer made me even more excited for the game because like we got some look at the new characters and a little bit more story background. So I'm really
Oh,
excited to learn more about the story. And this new incarnation of Zelda is awesome. Like she reminds see she's like a updated version of the Skyward Sword Zelda because in that game, um, she had a bit more of a personality than the other ones, but it seems like that's going to be even more so in this game. So I'm really happy about that. And say what you will about the different voice actings, but I love the English voice for Princess Zelda.
nice. Yeah, this game. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to it. You know, I've never really been a big Zelda fan and everything, but I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're not I don't even care if you haven't played a Zelda game. I'm still I mean I have played a Zelda game, but like even if I haven't played a Zelda game, I'll probably still be looking forward to it. 'Cause it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it out and everything. Who knows? It might be my first Zelda to be actually complete.
Um, one more thing I'd like to say before I move on to the next question. Um, this is more so a problem for future me down the road, but if I ever let's play this game, it's going to be a huge nightmare to plan out because of all
Oh
the different
yeah,
weapons and all the different materials.
and how big
And
it is.
yeah, the fact that there's 100 shrines alone, that would be a nightmare by itself. But all the
Well,
other
they
stuff
they
I
did,
probably have to look up for that.
they did say that the
Uh,
Twilight Princess map is only 3% of the Breath of the Wild map. Like the Twilight Princess map would only cover 3% of the Breath of the Wild map.
Yeah, they said that the Great Plateau area from the 3 trailer only covers up 2% of the map, if I remember correctly, and the game is
Yeah,
around 12 times bigger than that of Twilight Princess.
yeah. I heard that like it's yeah, I heard it's really big.
Good luck.
One of the
Actually,
biggest, one of the biggest maps, if not the biggest.
this game does live up to the hype. This game has very well has the potential to replace Link's Awakening as my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, heck, it might even replace a bunch of people's favorite game, Ocarina of Time, as their favorite game. Who knows? Or get close to it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people say Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda. A lot of people will say that.
Next question is which version of Breath of the Wild do you plan on getting?
The Switch, obviously.
Switch.
Both.
Nerd.
So yeah.
Alright, next question. Um, are there any other games you guys want to talk about, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, Fire Emblem Warriors, Sonic Mania, Ukulele, anything like that?
Ukulele.
I'm surprised they didn't
Ukulele.
tease ukulele in the
Yeah, I
entire
know.
overview trailer of launch of games coming to the Switch.
I guess. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, that would suck if they said it's not coming from the Switch.
They already confirmed it, so I'm pretty sure it's coming.
I mean, it originally was planning on for the Wii U, but they canceled that.
Well, that was a different situation because the Wii was kind of dead at that point.
Yeah, too. That's true. But still, that would suck if they somehow decide to not do that. But I'm gonna get it for the Switch anyway, even if they decide to do that. But I'm gonna get ukulele when it comes out. I'm so excited because 3D platformer which we don't see that many 3D platformers anymore. Barely any.
Yeah, at least any good ones.
Yeah, true. I mean, I miss those PS2, PS1 days of
Yeah.
the 3D platform, of the 3D platformers.
As far as what they showed off that we didn't really discuss in detail, Xenoblade 2 looks really good. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 looks good. I'm interested to see the story of like what happened as it being a sequel from Chronicles, like what happened to Shulk, what happened to the other characters. Um, I'm excited to see oh god, what was the other? Oh, Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm really excited for that actually. I'm not too big of a Fire Emblem fan, but I'm excited to see what Koei Tecmo does with it, like they did with Hyrule Warriors. And there's gonna be, I'm sure it'll probably be done by the time this video comes out for maybe all of us on our respective channels. But there's gonna be a Fire Emblem Direct in like 4 days for me at least when we're recording this right now. So
Four,
maybe
Hey,
they'll
four
time
days.
release
zones.
It's
what?
1 o'clock where I'm in. It's 1 o'clock where I'm at.
Yeah, so it's also 4 days for you, but
Yeah.
it's still 5 days for the West Coast. Or anyway,
Yeah, West
Why do we
Coaster.
always talk about time zones whenever we record a discussion?
because we all live in different time zones. It's like a tradition at
Yeah,
this point.
It's
Anyway,
not
it's a
your fault.
tradition. That's a tradition.
but anyway, I hopefully we get to see at least another teaser trailer of Fire Emblem Warriors. Maybe they'll formally announce the Fire Emblem mobile game during that direct. Maybe we'll get new content to Awakening, or what is it? No, Birthright Path, whatever. Path of Radiance. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Awakening was the 3DS, the first 3DS Fire Emblem.
Fates. That's the one. That's what I'm thinking of. Maybe we'll get new stuff for Fates. Hey, maybe we'll finally see the Corrin amiibo. Who knows? Hopefully, maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Where are those amiibos?
I think the one rumor that was out there that Cloud and Bayonetta would be coming with Smash Switch. Like, nobody knows about Corrin. So hopefully we at least get an update at least of where the Corrin amiibo is during this Fire Emblem Direct. That'd be nice, Nintendo, please.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I could see them announcing DLC for Fates that supports the revealed Corrin amiibo. I could see them doing that during this Direct.
That would be cool.
At least we'll get something on a Corrin amiibo. Hopefully, please.
Mm-hmm.
Just feed my amiibo addiction, please.
Yeah.
Alright, out of all the other games that we haven't really talked about, the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is by far the one I'm most excited for. Out of all the Wii U games, not Wii U, all the Nintendo Switch games, it's probably the fourth game I'm most excited for. And when it was first coming up and before they revealed the name, I was thinking, this looks very similar to Xenoblade. Of course, so they also, at the beginning of it, they had a Monolith Soft logo, so, but yeah, they had little stuff like the talents remind me of Colony 9, the, female protagonist, her voice reminded me of Fiora, and that sword at the end right before they had the title of the game come up. It reminded me of the Monado. And I was thinking, oh, that looks really cool. Hope they bring back the Monado. And then Xenoblade 2 comes up, and I was like, Xenoblade 2! As much as I love Xenoblade Chronicles X, that is a really good game. I'm happy they're not porting it over to the Switch, and they are indeed making a new game.
At least not yet. They're not porting over X.
Well, they haven't. Yeah, you don't know that yet.
But
so.
that was a good surprise though that it was a new Chronicles
game
entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, new game.
What blew my mind during that trailer was towards the beginning when you saw the main character running through the field and you saw a mountain and then it moved. It was a creature. It was awesome. Yeah. I could see where they could go story-wise. I won't say anything spoiling Xenoblade Chronicles because that's a game that's experienced blind. So anybody out there who's watching this, you should definitely check out that game. It's awesome. It's amazing. But also some other games, Fire Emblem Warriors. When the Team Ninja logo appeared, or whatever the company is called, I was thinking that this was a Hyrule Warriors port, and I was kind of hoping for that because I really want to play the DLC Max for the 3DS version at a decent frame rate because the frame rate on the 3DS version is not that great. Ukulele is also pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that as well. I've been playing Banjo-Kazooie a lot lately, so that's kind of keeping me from going insane until that game comes out. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and Sonic Mania, that game looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. Willie wasn't really that big fan of the 2D Sonic games that much, but because I'm not a big fan of the 2D platformers that much, I kind of like the 3D platformers quite a bit better. But 2D platformers are fun though. But it's Sonic. I just hope like the new main Sonic project, that the 3D Sonic game, hope that's like good, like something similar to Generations or Avenger 2 or something like that, or Colors or whatever. Hopefully it's something good like that, not Sonic Boom or Sonic 06. Ugh.
Yeah.
Bad. They better not pull a Sonic Boom or Sonic 06.
The next question is, what games from the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS would you like to see ported over to Nintendo Switch?
That ported over?
Well, while Green Cobra's Gaming thinks of what games, I don't think it's what I would like to see. I think it's what we probably will end up seeing eventually. The Xenoblade X. Probably Mario Maker with new stuff.
Oh yeah, they might do that. Yeah, Mario Maker.
Probably Poochie's and Yoshi's Woolly World they'll probably end up doing.
Mhm.
They put that a
Pikmin,
third time instead of making a sequel. I'm gonna be so mad.
if what?
If they make a third version of Yoshi's Woolly World before they make a sequel.
I think Woolly World is, well, technically it's not standalone like Epic Yarn because they're doing the 3DS with new stuff, but
Pikmin 4, baby, for the Switch, maybe.
I think that'll be revealed at E3, Pikmin 4.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
That'll probably be
Or
something like they open the presentation with. Just start out with a bang like that.
Do you think
Yeah.
they'll port Smash Brothers, or are you going to create a new one?
Smash Brothers is definitely happening. They'd be stupid not to.
Or, what do you think they'll port 4, as in like create a Switch version of 4, or they create a brand new one?
It'll be, I think it'll be a mixture of Wii U and 3DS. It'll have stuff from both games, and they'll add new characters to it.
So you think it would be like
they'll
a
probably end
port?
up calling it Super Smash Brothers Deluxe.
Yeah, or Super Smash Bros. For Switch.
That too.
Yeah, that's probably the more realistic option because Masahiro Sakurai is already working on a different project, and like I'm pretty sure he all but confirmed that it's not a new Smash Brothers game.
I mean, Alex said there could be I mean, like there is a possibility that it could just be a whole new Smash Brothers game, which
Yeah, that is possible, but I think a port of the game would be the more realistic for now, because Smash Brothers Wii U did not come out. That game did not come out that long ago.
yeah.
And some games I'd like to see. Xenoblade X is a big one that I'd like to see because I'd like to be able to play that game anywhere. That'd be nice. World Warriors, I already talked about that, but I just want to mention again. I hope they make an updated version for Nintendo Switch for that game, because that'd be really awesome. I'd like to see Kid Icarus Uprising as well, because I really like that game, but the controls are a little bit hard to deal with sometimes, especially if there's an enemy behind you. It could be a pain in the butt to turn around before you die. So I'd like to have the option to have analog controls or most of the controls for that game.
Nice, yeah. They might port like Pokemon Sun and Moon, or they might, because they're doing the hybrid thing, so they might like do the Pokemon games as on the Switch now. So they might port it. Possibility that they might port Sun and Moon.
And then my final question is: do you guys have any final thoughts on the Nintendo Switch presentation?
It was pretty awesome. Really awesome. All the stuff they announced was pretty awesome. And like I said, I'm looking forward to what future games they announced and what other games that are already out that are for other systems that's coming up to like the third party companies that are gonna release their games to the Switch. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what games and all that's gonna come in the future. Yeah. Not just third parties or not Nintendo game, like any game really. Like just or like Final Fantasy VII. I kind of hope that's not a 4 exclusive, PlayStation 4 exclusive. I hope not.
I thought they confirmed an Xbox One version of that.
They haven't confirmed the Xbox One version of 7.
Let me check that real quick. I'm pretty sure they did.
They have it on. I know they have 15 and I know they have 15 on Xbox One. I know that, but I know they haven't confirmed 7 remake, which kind of hope that it comes out for the Switch and not be exclusive. I mean, I think they will probably announce it for the Switch or the Xbox One, but because the 10 remake wasn't on the Xbox One, because they did a 10 remake for the PS4 and PC, but the PC's on Steam, but it never released on Xbox One. The remastered of 10.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. I hope they.
About,
I hope they pull a Final Fantasy 15 and
although
not
they
a
did say in the original,
and not a 10 remake.
although they did say in the original trailer that it was coming first to PlayStation 4, so I would not be surprised if they made
Yeah.
a Nintendo Switch and Xbox One version later.
Yeah. And do you think they'll create a new Tomb Raider game for the Switch, or
Yes.
even if it's just sequel to the Rise of the Tomb Raider, have like the third one released for all those systems?
Yeah.
Now, pretty cool. Play the new Tomb Raider on the go.
In my dream world, I'd want them to do a remake of Tomb Raider Legend for the Switch because that's my favorite Tomb Raider game ever.
Maybe they can do
It's probably not going to happen though.
Maybe they remake the whole Tomb Raider trilogy from Legends, Underworld, and Anniversary.
That'd be awesome, but that'd totally ruin my plans for the future.
Remake of a remake. That means you would have a remake of a remake. You have a remake of a remake of. Well, you have a remake of a remake of an original game.
Yes.
That's what it would be called because there's a reboot, so you can't really say remake of the game, but you had to say a remake of the original.
Yeah, Switch version of Tomb Raider Anniversary would be a remastered version of a game that was a remake of an original game.
Yeah, because they had the reboot, so
I think.
And then they have Legends, and then they have Underworld as remakes too, or HD remastered, or whatever they call them if it's not remakes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be lying to myself if I said I was like, oh my god, this was the greatest thing ever. It was good for what it was, the Switch presentation. I mean, we did get, official reveals of stuff that we've been anticipating for a while, which is always welcome. But it just they could have done a little bit more, I think. They could have had little 30-second teasers like they did with Fire Emblem Wars. They could have done more of those. For other games, I think. But I think that with that being said, I think that they're going to have a really strong E3, and we're going to get a lot of good titles for the holidays. So,
yeah, I'm just so looking forward to all this stuff.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Skyrim being on there is pretty cool, despite I own the game already on my Xbox One and PS3, which I'm probably not going to get it because of that, but...
This might be the version of Skyrim that convinces me to get the game.
Yeah, it's a really great game. Really funny and great game and all that. So yeah, you guys should try it out when it comes out for the system.
I find it funny that they confirmed Skyrim was coming to the Switch because during the E3 discussion videos, you went on for like 10 minutes or so saying that there's no way that Skyrim could ever come to the Switch.
Wait, what's thing?
It was either the E3 reactions or the E3 predictions. But we were going back and forth over whether or not Skyrim could come to a Nintendo system because, I'll say that
this was also during the discussion after the initial reveal trailer as well.
This is the new running trend.
This was before the Switch, though. Was even called before they even announced it was called the Switch.
This happened after the initial reveal trailer where we were talking about what games.
Yes. No, it was
right.
There's 15 minutes of you saying that mature games would never be on a Nintendo console in that video.
No, maybe not in the Switch version when they announced what name of the Switch, but maybe
it's in the in-depth discussion video.
Maybe the one that we were talking about when we were talking about the NX, but maybe not the one when we first announced it was the Switch.
No, it's in that video.
Yeah,
I think I was saying that it's that because they showed Skyrim in the trailer and all that, in the trailers and all that, and I think I was saying that because I think I was talking about how the company said that they aren't really actually confirming that was going to be for it, because they was just showing how powerful it is, and I was saying, yeah, it's coming for the system and all that.
No, you did not.
And, like, I might have said it's not going to come out during the E3 and all that, or when he did, or whenever if we did a discussion before they did that.
No, we're specifically talking about what you just mentioned during the first look at the Nintendo Switch trailer, where they showed Skyrim, and then, as you just said, Bethesda was saying, "Oh no, this isn't a real thing. We're not confirming it." And then you went on a tangent about how it's not real. Nintendo would never have Skyrim on their system, and that they never have mature games. And then we countered with the Bayonetta thing. I remember all of this.
That argument was during E3.
This might have been during both, but I specifically remember the discussion we had after for the first look at Nintendo Switch trailer. I
think you're confusing it with E3. Yeah.
The argument we had where I was saying the Bayonetta was a very violent game, but then he was saying the Skyrim, there's no way that would be on the system.
I swear this happened during both of those reaction videos.
It happened during the E3 videos, but during
it happened during E3. Videos, I remember it happening during E3.
Yeah, it was during E3, but during the Nintendo Switch videos, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I think the argument you're thinking of, James, was during the E3 stuff.
E3, yeah, same.
I could have sworn though he said the same thing for both of those discussions though.
No, I think I was saying that during the. I might have been saying during the Switch reveal that Bethesda or whatever said that they are not confirmed it. But I was arguing about how I was saying that's crap, Bethesda, that's actually going to come out for the Switch. But I think I might have said it. I'm just saying I might have been during E3. I might have said it during E3 or before they called when it was still the next. That I think I said it during E3 that it's not. I don't think it's going to come out for it.
Don't make me go back and listen to both of those discussions in full to find out the truth.
No, there are 3 discussions. This is our first.
But I think it was during the E3 ones.
I could have sworn it was both of them that you said similar things.
Might have been some
God damn it,
things,
you're gonna make me listen to both of them in full, aren't you? Son of a
Oh, I swear I never said that during the
I swear you said it during both. Alright, can we move on now? Because we've been recording for like 2 hours.
Okay,
can we wrap this up, please?
More longer than that.
I just want to say one more thing about the Digital Switch presentation from my personal point of view. People everywhere complaining about like the lack of games that they announced for it, but like they made it clear when they announced it, saying that it was more focused on hardware. So yeah, I don't. And we got to look at Breath of the Wild and a new Mario game and a new Splatoon and a new Mario Kart. So
people
I think them focusing on hardware
everything.
for the first 30 minutes, I think that was okay.
Thing is, people complain about everything, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like even if it's really good or whatever, they complain about it no matter what. Because they don't have something that they want.
Yeah. From my point of view, this is more so focused on the first couple months of the Switch being out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get those games, and then at E3, they're gonna announce the lineup for the rest of the year, and maybe some teasers for games that are gonna be coming out the year after.
Yeah.
So did you guys say everything you wanted to say, or are we done here? Or
I got one thing to say.
I think like a 2 hour, 15-minute plus discussion is enough.
Hey, if we go 2 more hours, we could be Game Explain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, shots fired!
Oh, wow. 7.8, too much talking. IGN.
Is that what we're ending it on? A reference to IGN's crappy rating of the 3rd gen remakes?
Yeah.
Apparently.
7.8, too much talking.
7.8, the translators were awkward.
Oh, I hated that translator with the grasshopper guy. Oh my god! I wanted to hurt somebody.
Dang.
Yeah, it sounded like...
He was
I know
so
what.
unenthusiastic. He just kept saying every word.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like they were having a hard time keeping up with what the people were saying, but they probably could have given them those translators a script or something for them to read.
Yeah. Not, yeah, it was pretty bad. The translators were pretty bad.
No, it's just that one guy. He was absolutely
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one guy. The other guy wasn't too bad, but that one, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So terrible. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think that is finally going to do it for this discussion video of the Nintendo Switch presentation. Over 2 hours long. I don't know how many parts they're going to split theirs in. I'm probably going to upload it in just one full video. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, on behalf of myself, TheJamesRolls, thank you for watching. And now over to the other guys to outro their videos.
Hey, well, that's the end of the video. So see you guys next time. Green Killers Gaming is out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this discussion. If you want more discussions like this, you can be sure to check out my gaming discussions playlist. You can also check out their channels if you want to see the same exact commentary, just from a different point of view. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and next time, it's geared to you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, links to their channels will be down below. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for stealing my fun. I'm kidding.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and check out my channel as well. But anyway, bye-bye.
Wow, sellout.
Well, he did too, so, you know. But anyway, bye.
Mustache, I can sell out.
Hopefully the next discussion we do won't be like 2 hours long.